Round number 3, we go with the question, who had the better second album? The Main Ingredient by PETEROCK and CeeLo Smooth versus Step Into the Arena by Gang Starr. I didn't go with first albums because it's a little confusing on the PETEROCK and CeeLo Smooth side because they have the EP. So I didn't want to go EP versus LP for obvious reasons. And then you have the first album for both groups, which are both dope, but they ironically both catch on like instead of flopping second albums, they both took off with second albums.
Right.
And they both nailed. They both did the assignment, right? So I took the second album routine versus the first album routine. That's the question. Mania versus Step Into the Arena. 91 versus 94. It's still a similar sound going on at that time. Things are advancing as far as technology, but the sound's pretty similar even at this point. So that's why it still falls in the same kind of category when we're talking about both these albums. It looks like Malcontent off the bat, Gang Starr, Step Into the Arena. Again, and Malcontent, please expand on that. Let us know why. Anybody want to go first?
I'll go first. What songs did Gang Starr's album have on? Because they had Step in the Arena.
On the Step in the Arena album, you had Step in the Arena, Just to Get a Rep. Who's gonna take the weight? Get the technique. I'm looking for the strong, Just to Get a Rep.
Who's gonna take the weight was my shit too. And he was cutting on that joint.
Yeah.
Gang Starr, sir.
Malcontent said Lovesick. What else? Who else? Go ahead, finish.
This is an 18-track joint. Again, it's all about what's your favorite joint. Back then, you basically listed his entire albums back then.
Exactly.
No, but this whole thing. But you did have a lot of singles off this particular project, though.
Yep. Yeah, you did. Yeah. You did.
This is again. This is their second release. Again, this is probably belief in them after the first project, which was No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Yo,
you got Primo Step in his production on this. The scratching on this. Yeah. This is the Step in the Arena bag that we're going in. Even Malcontent, like I said, he's stuck on Step in the Arena.
Yeah, man. The Nutcracker was in the video.
Malachi the Nutcracker.
My rhyme is the truth.
He was fighting in the arena, kid.
Tell you the truth. I kind of like the daily operation more down Step Into the Arena.
100%, kind of agree with you. I think we're going to talk about that. Something I want to mention about that shortly. But we're talking about a group that only expanded as far as 2 albums, which was I wanted to sort of keep it in the same vein, not being like the best second versus third album.
Right.
So we're going to just talk about the second album. But again, Step in the Arena is by no means like a weak-ass album.
You're right.
That joint was fire.
It only goes to show their growth.
And my choice is Main Ingredient, though.
Okay. And I want you to expand. You already know. Expand why you feel that way.
The title track alone, I love. I used to play that a lot. The Main Ingredient. Get on the mic.
Well, let's talk about the songs. I Get Physical. I Gotta Love. The Main Ingredient. All the places.
I Get Physical.
I Get Physical. Get on the mic.
Yeah.
Come out. And then the Take You There joint.
Take You There was dope.
Yeah, I love that album.
And the Slept On joint it's on you. It's on you is hard.
Yeah.
This was the summer of that sample. OC used this same shit also.
And the Slept On track from Hobo, Carmel City. I love that.
That was my joint too.
What? Let's play Caramel City just real quick, just because.
I don't do it.
Yo. Baby, what's the matter?
I don't know how you don't like this.
No, he can have his opinion.
It doesn't move me at all. It doesn't move me.
No, again, we respect your opinion. You're wrong, but we respect your opinion.
I feel like it's out of place on that album.
Oh, that's a better argument. I like that.
You're talking about if that had been on Mecca and the Soul Brother, I'd be like, okay.
Okay, I see what you're talking about there.
But it was out of place on the album, and to be the second song, no.
I don't know if it fits on Mecca and the Soul Brother.
No, but you
don't know about that.
So you go from Carmel City to I Get Physical. No.
He said no.
So City got Physical first, and then went to Carmel City?
Should have left Carmel City as like a B-side.
Oh,
I respect. Listen, I respect his opinion.
Yo,
you always can press shuffle.
Candace gonna cry on his
They change the orders.
Never.
Holocaust is MP. Don't listen to them. They know not what they speak.
Yeah, nah.
Well, again, like I said, so let's continue going here. So he tripped without his vote. He's very solid in the Main Ingredient. He gave examples. Who else is feeling the same way or differently?
Well, you got my vote already. I said Gangstar. So.
You put Gangstar?
Yep.
I'm going to also go with Gangstar.
Oh snap!
Step in the Arena was my.
Step in the Arena was my joint. Just to Get a Rep was my joint.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Scan.
And I love and to be clear, I love Made Ingredient. Made Ingredient is I said, it's a better album for me.
Sick, bro. The album is sick.
I listen to that album a lot. But I'm gonna go Step in the Arena.
Minus Carmel City. I just do a lot minus Carmel City.
Step for track number 2.
You can look at my iTunes plays, and it will not have very many for Carmel City at all.
All right, it's all right. It happens. Scan. Last but not least, what are you feeling? What are you thinking about?
You know what, man? Main Ingredient is one of my favorite albums, but I'm gonna give it to Gangstar for this one. And my reasoning for this is just based off of numbers. I think Step in the Arena, although solid album, great album, I think because it just had more singles that were a little bit more timeless in this comparison is the reason why I'm going with it. It's no downplay to Main Ingredient because that's one of my favorite albums too. You know what I mean? But for the sake of the argument, the question, for numbers wise, I'm gonna go with Gangstar.
We're Gangstar. So the vote has been entered. It's been tallied up when we're talking about rap. Does anybody have something they want to add before I close the booth?
That Step in the Arena beat is so sick. If you listen to that joint right now with the drums on that joint and everything, sick.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Yes, please do.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Play it for us one time. Select.
Hobo, did you ever listen to the I Gotta Love remix?
That's fire. That
I want to say that I've heard that, but I cannot recall it.
Let me find out. You skip that too? Is what you're saying?
No. I Gotta Love is dope.
Okay, my man Guru, he said if the beat was a princess, I would marry it.
You're gonna be a maze when you gaze at the armor on this leader, fully clad and glad to fight a cause I won't pause. Fear is a joke, slow poke. I'm like claws that'll rip, cause your gift is merely flesh, superficial, and I wish you would give it a rest. But if you don't, I'll unsheath my Excalibur like a noble knight. So meet your challenger, a true hero, while you're a true zero. Getting beat to a pulp so that you can't run for help. I heard it go with your throat, cause you hope that I'll be merciful. But
I gotta let it rock. We gotta hear Primo.
Of course.
Yellow fluid. Check how I mellowly do it. Face to feet, do this beat, you can tell I'm into it. As I'm pulling out my lance to kill you in a dance through the wind strong. Cause I own you once you step in the arena.
Here we go.
In the arena.
Oh, that was so clean. That was so
This is what Scan was talking about.
It was so clean, man.
When it's bumping in my trap ships, the good fellas live on the screen, and you protect this black queen. Taking my time from the black on black crime, cause the night making hits, Victoria runs out of secrets, doing trials and latex lifestyles, boo.
That's it, right?
My name and
Yeah. Yo, you know what I was gonna say though? That Step in the Arena, man, especially when you watch the video, like I know. To me, that shit is like just the epitome of like what New York felt like back then, man.
Yes.
Like that shit is basically like 90s New York, Brooklyn, dark, street, grind, like that's that feel, man.
That Timberland boot.
I agree.
Yeah.
Man.
So I'm gonna say this, another jab for the evening. Remember when I said all you hear is Pete Rock all over the tracks? I'm glad you played that one because that's all I heard was, oh, yeah.
Listen, again, Hobo is on fire tonight. Hobo, once again, we're going to segue down this rabbit hole that Hobo has just crawled out of. We're going to go down this rabbit hole.
To play today, son.
Justin Anthony in the chat room says he's deducting a point for P-Rock ad-libs.
Exactly.
I almost want to agree with him. But this is but that's what made P-Rock so ill was his little Yeah. Rock on. Like whenever, whenever he would do his thing, he'd always add a little,
So you try to hate on ad-libs? What about
it's nothing but sauce on the track. It's nothing but sauce on the track.
But every track, son.
It's seasoning.
You don't like the pepper sauce, boy?
It's the adobo. It's the adobo in it.
And he's good at it. He's not as good as Jim Jones, and I always give it up to Jim Jones. Jim Jones is #1 ad-lib motherfucking rapper in my book, Jim Jones. Eminem is right after him. I'm telling you, Jim Jones is that good. So, not to stray away too far from where we're going from, because we're going to go down this rabbit hole that DJ Hobo just brought up. But when we're talking about wrapping up round number 3, when we talk about who had the better second album between Pete Rock and Smil Smooth versus Gang Starr, anybody in the chat room, make sure you get your votes in before I put this down. Oh shit, Justin Anthony says Basuda. His ad-libs are Basuda. It looks like this entire, well, not the entire round went to Step in the Arena, but the overall winner of this round is definitely Gang Starr. Gang Starr on the board. Step in the Arena is officially the better second album when we're talking about these two great iconic groups.